folks, how you guys doing? Working on a new hydration system for this greenhouse I'm building for my wife, and I just got the screen door in with the hydraulic arm. That way, because it's Hurricane Alley right through here, I want to try to have this door be able to hold tight. I do have a latch system to lock everything. Just want to kind of show you guys real quick what's going on inside. Like I said, I do have a drain. So when she does her hydro system in here, everything will kind of pour out and it kind of runs in that little corner right there. So it's a half-inch drain, so pretty good flow. I do have a 3-inch cup at the bottom, so it'll hold any debris, and I can take that cover off if I need to clean that out. So but everything's pretty solid. I have 2 windows in here that I installed, and just to kind of bring in some natural air in here so it's not stagnant. I still need to, I did buy, oh here we go. I did buy some great stuff for the gaps and cracks to kind of fill that in so the wasps and everything don't come in here. I want to do along the edge. I have some caulk that I'm going to put in along the bottom of that track. Kind of think about making everything kind of watertight to kind of preserve this as best I can. This was designed a little bit different the way I installed it, so I definitely need to put some caulk in there. I might use the gap filler to fill that in just because it's on the back side and I'm not worried about cosmetics over here. So but yeah, right now my wife is deciding how she wants her greenhouse laid out. So I'm thinking about a 3-tier on this back wall, and then a 2-tier, possibly a base plant system for the bottom, and then like a little 28-inch half rack underneath this window over here on both sides, and then some hanging plants, and then over here probably put like a small base, and then maybe some over here for some herbs. She's going to do a lot of herbs in here because we do a lot of pastas and things of that nature, and I wouldn't say we're gourmet chefs by no means. However, food, if you're going to eat, make it delicious. You know what I mean? We're I don't know, that's just the way I think. I grew up in an Italian Catholic home, man, so we are like, it's got to taste good, you know what I mean? And but anyway, enjoy the little things in life. So this is what I'm doing right now. I did put some gutter system in. I'll show you that real quick. Put the gutters up right here, and then I put some flex tubes in, and then I got to get some elbows, and then I'm going to run a system from corner to corner right here, and then when I have my rain barrels down here, I'm actually going to run a line directly down into my fill tank that's going to be filtered, and I'll kind of show you how I'm going to go. Oh yeah, this is a zip line they built for the kids. Anyway, so this is kind of how I'm going to do it. It's going to be offset. And the reason why is because I'm going to have this filtered coming in here, and then the bottom reservoir I'm going to leave 8 inches at the bottom to collect any kind of debris or whatnot. And then it's going to tap into the top of this barrel, and it's going to run down. And the platform off of here is going to be 24 inches, which is here. And then so when I plug in, put my soffit set in here, which is going to be also 8 inches. Well, it's going to be actually 6 to 8 inches off the bottom. That way I can run my pressure water system. And then I also have a solar pump hydro system that I got off of Temu, whatever that is. I want to put the solar system up there. There's going to be a solar panel over on this side. It's going to run the lights, and then I'm going to have 2 fans to kind of control the temperature in here, and then also a small binary heat system. And I'm probably going to put a dual battery pack up over in this corner so I can charge 2 batteries. So in the winter time, when it drops down here in North Carolina down to 10 degrees, 19 degrees, we can continue to grow plants in here and try to continue at least a 54 to 58 degree temperature inside of here, preferably 62 degrees. But with these clear solar panels, I think we're going to achieve that. We can probably cut 26 to 28 degrees, make it a little bit hotter. So I'm going to put a battery pack in here, a small heat system to try to achieve that 58 to 61 degrees in here to allow the plants to grow throughout the year. Technically, we only need 54 to 56 degrees with constant sunlight, as long as there's nutrients in the ground. I had to talk to another plant specialist to make sure my numbers are right. You guys can leave a comment below and give me your thoughts, because I want to do this right, that we can do things year round. But I've been trying to crunch the numbers, and I've been talking to a lot of people with the greenhouses for year round with North Carolina climate. And I know we're going to have the humidity, I know we're going to have the heat, but I need to make sure that we have the proper moisture, and I need to figure out the ground soil pH levels per season, because I know it does change. Y'all may think it doesn't, but it actually does. So, and how much water it needs, because plants in cold weather are kind of strangled more than they are during the spring and summer months. So I even talked to some specialists, because it's a little bit beyond my knowledge. So that's kind of where we're going right now, and I'm going to start building this platform to try to get this hydro system in. So appreciate you all following along and following this project, and always remember God, family, and the great outdoors, and I'll see you in the woods.